Is this model any good with having so many issues? We find out. Hello and welcome back to the 6th review on this channel, and today we are looking at this Aer Lingus A321neo in scale 1 to 500. If we start with the box, we can see at the front a cutout, so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft inside, and on top of the box we can see the Aer Lingus branding. On the back side of the box we can see, unfortunately, another cutout. That's the really miserable Herpa box design. Let's don't talk about that anymore, let's focus at the model itself. We can start looking at the model. At the front we can see the cockpit section. What is in this case not the best, it looks really out of shape and wrong. Also we can see the cockpit windows printed on. And we can also see the window wipers printed on. And below the cockpit we can also see the name of the aircraft. Moving on, we can see the front door. What is also a nice detail, we can see a shamrock printed on. Pretty lovely. Behind that we have the Aer Lingus branding. Moving on, we can see above the wings the emergency exits indicated with grey frames. Moving even further on, we can see the Irish flag and the Irish registration code. Let's move on to the tail section of the aircraft, where we can see the color scheme of the airline. And at the very back of the aircraft we can see the APU exhaust. Let's move on to the wings. They are kept in grey with some silver accents. What we have also here are, on the top side, the markings of the emergency exits, and on the underside we can see the Irish registration code once more. Also we can see that all flaps, slats and spoilers are nicely carved out. The one thing that I almost forget to mention are the winglets. On this one they are really good. They have on the outside the Aer Lingus color scheme, and on the inside the shamrock printed on. Let's move on to the engines. Here they are kept in this, I would say, Aer Lingus green-blue color, but unfortunately they don't have any other additional printed details. And if we now look at the landing gear, we can see the main landing gear looks pretty good, but unfortunately the front landing gear is way too oversized. We also have the doors to the cargo compartments here at the front and also at the back of the aircraft. And another thing that this aircraft has, and I almost forgot to mention, is this aircraft has also a set dome that looks pretty nice. So here comes the question: is the model really worth having in your collection? I would say it's a yes, because it's the new standard livery and you can see it flying all around. And despite the issues with the nose shape and the too low engines, what at this time when the model came out were still too low, that was 2021. Herpa now has fixed it. It is a nice model. I would say if you get the hand on it, what nowadays is not so easy anymore, this model is quite rare. Not the rarest, but I got mine for 45 euros. I would say it's really worth having in your collection. So with that we are at the end of this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.